and welcome back to my channel. For all the new subscribers, please make sure to click the subscribe button, and for all the returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave. And if you don't want to miss any notification of any video that drops, make sure to click that little bell over there to get a notification every time I drop a video. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Okay, let's go. So you guys, as you guys can see by the title of the video, this has been a highly requested video. I think I've been releasing a lot of entertainment, but there are a few women out there who still want to get their beauty tutorial, so I decided that I would give you one. But the reason I waited for this particular amount of time is because I am doing a Hermosa Flor Cosmetics makeup. Guys, if I had to tell you the story of how long I waited to get my hands on this particular palette, you guys would scream. Before we begin, I'd definitely like to thank the Hermosa Flor team for sending me their palette. It actually is one of my favorites, and it has been a palette that I've been requesting for quite some time. But I do thank them for actually sending it to me to review, because I was pretty excited when I got the PR package. Guys, I got a PR package. That's right, influencer. I was very excited to do this particular makeup tutorial because it is a brand that has been launched by someone that I admire dearly. If you guys don't know who she is, well then, welcome to the party. So you guys, Hermosa Flor Cosmetics sent me this particular palette, and this is actually the particular palette that I wanted to buy. It's their White Lily eyeshadow palette, and if you just have a look at it, it's literally got all my favorite shades of brown, and it's got some really nice glimmery shades. Let me just start by saying I am so happy that Hermosa Flor did more mattes and very little shimmers, because what are we supposed to do with a lot of shimmers? Like, I noticed with a lot of brands, they want to have an even amount of matte and shimmer, and personally for me, I've always preferred a palette that has more mattes and less shimmer. So as you guys can see, it is a palette of 12 colors, and it only has 3 shimmers. And I think my favorite shimmer by far is the Humility, which is what I have on my eyes. And then you have the Virtue, and you've got the Party. Welcome to the party. So before I start this makeup tutorial, let me give you a little backstory on Hermosa Flor Cosmetics. Now, Hermosa Flor Cosmetics was started by a woman named Mbali Sibapu. If you guys don't know who she is, you guys might know her by her Instagram name, which is gorgeous_Mbali. I know y'all know that name. Y'all know that name, Gorgeous Mbali. But chef's kiss. Gorgeous Mbali started her makeup line, if I'm not mistaken, I think she started about 2 years ago. And I remember when she was still in the making and getting all her products out there. I've been following her for some time now, actually a couple of years, and I've always admired her even before, because she used to work in the Navy, if I'm not mistaken, and I think she was like an army brat this whole time, and then she jumped all the way from that to opening a cosmetics line. Now that for me is a big thing, because what we're used to is beauty influencers like, you know, myself, beauty influencers that you guys would know, popular beauty influencers. We're very used to them obviously getting their cosmetics line out there. A few of them have tried, and obviously it may not have worked out to their interest, but Gorgeous Mbali's story is actually really interesting because of where she began versus where she is now. And let me just say that all the time she spent basically you know, getting her product ready and testing it out has honestly worked out in her favor. I think this has been one of the this is one of the best palettes that I've bought from a South African brand. And the second best one is definitely Switch Beauty. Switch Beauty was definitely my first. She was like my go-to gal. But Hermosa Flor Cosmetics. Now, let me give you an idea, an understanding of what I mean when I say quality, right? So Hermosa Flor Cosmetics, I'm just gonna take a shimmery shade. I'll take Humility, which is my favorite because I've been using that one the most, and I want to show you the pigment just before we even continue. Look at that. Can you see that? It sucks that I can't use this as a highlighter, because if I could, I would. I just want to give you guys a comparison so you guys can understand what I mean when I say Hermosa Flor is the best brand I've bought. Now, when I used Switch Beauty, I really liked it. It was very reasonable, but I compare Switch Beauty a lot to the Morphe 350 palette. Now, Hermosa Flor Cosmetics can definitely compete with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, the reason why I say that is because a lot of her shades are very, very creamy, and a lot of South African brands have never ever gotten this kind of ingredient right, because a lot of them, if they're very pigmented, then there's a lot of fallout. But in South Africa, I don't think I've met a brand that has perfected the very little fallout besides Hermosa Flor and obviously Switch Beauty. But because it's about Hermosa Flor today, that's the brand that I'm going to be talking about. Guys, off the bat, I definitely can put this in the same I don't know, I can put this in the same boat as Anastasia Beverly Hills. And no, I am not kissing her ass, and if I was, so then what the fuck what? No, really, I'm not. No. I genuinely didn't know what to expect with this palette because I had never used any of her makeup brands before. But I definitely have to say I'm so impressed, and I'm in shock at how much I love this particular palette. It's the color variations for me, because it's the colors that I like to use all the time. She does have a palette that came out before this one. The White Lily, I think, was the second like a seasonal, yeah, but the second palette that she released, because the first one, I don't remember what the first one was, but that was her most popular one. And then White Lily came out. So when White Lily came out, I just knew I had to get my hands on this palette. But I have to say, the ingredients in here, I don't know what she was doing, but baby girl. Honestly, I'm really impressed. I do firmly believe that I have nothing bad to say about the palette. That's what's disgusting me right now. I think the only thing that I can definitely say I had an issue with was the amount of fallout. But then when I compare Anastasia Beverly Hills, when I rub my brush inside, there's a lot of fallout because the colors are very creamy and very dense. So a lot of people don't mind the fallout if there's lots and lots of pigment, and that's what you guys will notice in this makeup tutorial, how pigmented these colors actually are. I definitely want to congratulate Mbali for this new business venture, because I do think that she is definitely dominating the space in the beauty industry right now. She's like trailblazing, because it's honestly her versus a lot of well-established brands, South African brands that we know, but versus Hermosa Flor. And she's done a pretty big deal. Like, she's done a lot. In a space of 2 years, what she's done is commendable. I definitely, you guys know how much I love black women, you guys know how much I advocate for black women, but I advocate and give credit where it's necessary, and I definitely want to give Mbali credit for this particular palette. So guys, I decided to create a look using the White Lily palette, and this is the look that I came up with. A lot of you guys have been asking me for an updated makeup tutorial, and I wanted the next updated makeup tutorial to be an all black women inspired. And the reason why I say that is because everything I'm wearing, from my wig to my lashes to my makeup, is all by black women. South African black women, by the way. So for anyone who wants the details on this hair, this is the Lunalux wig that I got, the Armani wig I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. And this brand is by Cindy Khan. If you guys don't know Cindy Khan, please follow her on YouTube as well as social media. She started her hair business and it's absolutely thriving. Congratulations, sweetie. And then my lashes, I got them from Nolo Lashes. If you guys don't know Nolo Lashes, please go follow Bonolo Rencha _makeup artist on Instagram and get your lashes. They're absolutely unbelievable. They're so great. But again, can we talk about the magic that is black South African women? Like, thanks to them, that's how I look. That's how I look. Okay guys, if you guys want to see how I created this look, which is the look that you guys requested for in my previous What Would Naledi Do video, then please keep watching. Hi guys, so for this video I'm going to begin by prepping my eyes, and as you know, I'm going to be using a concealer as a base and just apply that over my eyelid. Following that, I'm just going to be taking my Revlon translucent powder and basically apply that all over the concealer and kind of create a base for the eyeshadow. And now for the star of the show, you guys, the Hermosa Flor White Lily palette. Oh my god, I'm so in love. To start off, you guys, I'm going to be using that pure shade, mixing it in with a bit of beauty just to create my transition shade. Now, because this palette is very pigmented, guys, you guys will notice that I begin by first packing the color onto my crease and then blending it out with my fluffy brush from Color Cosmetics. And I do this just to avoid putting in too much color into my crease because I'm going to be building in quite a few colors into this look. Following that, you guys, I'm just going to be deepening that crease color with that beauty. I did like how the pure looked, but it had a bit of an orange undertone and I wanted it more towards the brown side. So I just decided that I'm going to mix in those colors and kind of deepen that crease shade. Now, a little tactic that I like to do, guys, is have two fluffy brushes. One is clean and one has the colors. I normally just mix the one with the colors and then I have one that just kind of blends out the shades. So if you are someone who struggles with blending, this would probably be a good technique for you to just try. Always go in with a clean fluffy brush just to make the finish a bit more seamless and not too harsh. Taking that milk color, you guys, I'm going to further deepen that crease and give more definition to it by basically building it from the outside going in. So you guys will see I pack most of the color from the outside and then I'll normally build the color in through a little bit of blending, but I like to keep this one towards the edge. Moving into those darker colors, guys, I'm going to play around with Friendship and Chastity, but I'm just going to begin with Friendship. And what I'm going to do is just build it from the outside. Now I'm focusing a lot more on the crease, a lot more on that definition, kind of making my crease darker and just preparing for that contrast. And I really like these colors. Taking that L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, I'm just going to begin by building my half cut crease. Now I'm here to tell you guys that a half cut crease is not easy, you guys, so take all the time that you need. As you can see, I'm very slow because I'm trying to be very sturdy, and for anyone who is not sure, just follow the curve of your eyeball and I'm sure you should be fine. Going in with that Humility Shimmer shade, I'm just going to apply that all over the places where I applied concealer, and that's because the concealer is just going to help the color pop out a little bit more than it normally would, and it just makes it look really, really nice. No jokes, you guys, but it was at this point that I thought that I ruined my half cut crease. I know how janky it looks right now, but somewhere, somehow I managed to save it. Now that my lashes are on, you guys, I'm back with my foundation. I couldn't decide between my two favorite ones, but for today's video I decided to go with the LA Girl because I really like the matte finish. I'm going to begin by priming my face with my Maybelline primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face before I apply my foundation. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25, I'm just going to be using this to apply under my eye because I really want that highlighted effect. But I also love this concealer because it's so creamy. To set my concealer, you guys know I swear by the Sacha Buttercup powder. It's one of my faves and I've been using it for over a year now, and I literally love the yellow shade that it gives under my eyes. Using my NYX contouring palette, I'm just going to be using my favorite contouring shade as well as mixing it with the darker one because I really want more of a sun-kissed finish and I really want to look like bronzy. So that's what I'm going to do today, guys. For blush, guys, I'm going to be using this MAC Pink Shimmery Blush. On a normal occasion, I normally go for blushes that have more orange or mauve undertones, but because I had a really pink, sparkly look on my eyes, I really wanted a blush that would complement that, and this was the perfect blush for me. For highlighter, you guys, I'm going to be using my favorite Bobbi Brown Brick highlighter. I absolutely love it, and I'm sorry I didn't show it below, but I'll leave it in the description box. It's got a very subtle finish to it. It's not too bright, and I absolutely love how great it looks with that blush and with that contour. Moving on to my lips, you guys, I begin by lining my lips with the MAC Cork. For anyone who knows me, you guys know that I absolutely swear by Chestnut, but as of late I've been playing around with the kind of tone I want to create on my lips, and I want a more nudie look, so I normally jump to Cork, and I think Cork has given me much better results. Next, I'm going to be going in with that Nyx Lip Lingerie in the color Satin, I think it is. I normally also go for the other color, which is Teddy, but that one had a pink undertone and I wanted more nude because I'm going to be mixing this with another color that I absolutely love. To top it off, you guys, I'm going to be going in with this L'Oreal Sweet Tooth. You guys know I've been raving about this color. It's my absolute fave. I use it with every single shade of nude. I literally use this every single day. I go back in with that Cork, guys, just to make sure that the colors have all kind of blended together, and I really like that brown outline with my lips. And here is the final look, you guys. Now this unit, like I said, is from Lunalux Hair by Cindy Khan, and this is how it looks right after you've washed it and kind of styled it, and I absolutely love the end result. Thank you so much for watching this makeup tutorial, you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay guys, that is it. That is the end of the makeup tutorial. Thank you so much to everybody who really enjoyed and requested this look. If there are any other makeup looks that you guys would like me to do or you'd like me to try, please comment down below in the comment section and definitely let me know. I'll get around to doing it because I really want to give you guys the content you guys deserve. Thank you so much to everybody who entered the giveaway, and I'm pretty sure that by the time I release this video I will have announced the winners. So to all the winners, I really hope you guys enjoy your gifts. I really hope that I made your day somewhat special, and to everyone else who didn't win, I will be doing a lot more giveaways and you guys will have an opportunity to win a lot. Like, you guys will have an opportunity to win in the future. Thank you so much to everyone, and now we're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who's been riding with me till the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.